The Backrooms. You've been here before. Level 192, Pareidolia. Survival difficulty. Class E. Unsecure. Hostile environment. Minimal entity count. Image caption. One of the sequoias. Description. Level 192 is a large forest that is several acres large. It seems to have a 24-hour daylight cycle, but the canopy is thick enough that the level stays consistently dark. The forest is comprised entirely of giant sequoias, or, at the very least, anomalous trees that vaguely resemble them. These trees are where the danger of the level truly begins. Every sequoia in this level has a special arrangement of knots that resemble human faces, which wanderers have noted to cause an extreme sense of pareidolia and dread. The quality of these quote-unquote faces vary, ranging from being highly realistic to simply being holes for eyes and a mouth. See image above. However, an undetermined percentage of these faces seem to have extreme power over human physiology. If a wanderer makes eye contact with one, looking away from it will cause irreversible cardiac arrest. Footnote: this effect does not seem to extend to non-humans or humanoid entities. End footnote. In order to avoid this, it is recommended that you keep your eyes on the ground, pick a direction, and walk in it. Since this level has no clear path or road to travel down, it is important to always walk in a straight line, or else you'll end up walking in circles, due to having no way to reorient yourself. Aside from the trees, this level has no vegetation. The ground appears to consist of normal soil. However, the worm count of the soil is extraordinarily high, with multiple worms being visible in almost any open patch of dirt. Digging a few meters under the surface reveals a solid wall of bone about 3 feet thick. Footnote: DNA tests have returned inconclusive. End footnote. The soil continues as usual underneath. Investigation of this wall's origin is currently ongoing. Bases, outposts, and communities. There are no known communities, bases, or outposts on this level due to the lack of any convenient spot to set one up. At least, not ones that are alive. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head! The necrotic realm is the space overlaid on top of the fourth dimension. Souls improperly disposed of clamor for attention. They can't exit the forest, no matter how I steer them. But alas, nothing changes, and only I can hear them. Entities. There are no entities in this level. No, 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 no! But that's not entirely true, is it? This forest is infested with the ghosts of those long past. The trees watch them. The wanderers who looked away had their souls ripped out of their bodies, eaten and digested by the trees, 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 do's and don'ts. Do. Get out as soon as possible. Keep your eyes on the ground. If you accidentally look at a face, do not break eye contact. Back away until you find an exit. Don't look at any of the faces. Look away from any of the faces. Do not look at any of the faces. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I am the druid. I found the forest of souls. I stared at the face for hours and hours, and they whispered to me, I hate them. I am them. They call me the seer, the lorax, the mouthpiece. The eyes are everywhere. I hear their victims calling me. I see their spirits floating through the ethereal plane. The necrotic realm is almost full of stolen souls. What happens when it overflows? What happens when the victims come to take their revenge? What happens when death comes to reap his reward? The eyes, they watch. The noses, they breathe. The mouths, they eat. I hate you so much. Entrances and exits. Entrances. In the forest of level 62, Jungle Backyard, there is a pair of trees that the Meg has marked with standard issue fluorescent orange flags. At any given point, there is a very small chance that these trees will serve as the outline to a gate to level 192. The exit point is the same each time, and none of the quote-unquote faces visible through the gate have anomalous properties. No clipping through the ground in level 39, Enchanted Forest. Exits. Backing out of the forest leads to level 170, Concrete Boxes, at which point it is safe to break eye contact. Image caption. $sign caption.